Hey guys, Rick here back with another unbiased review. This time we're gonna do General Lee's Cocktail Lounge in downtown LA in Chinatown. It's a hip hop top 40 type lounge in downtown LA in 2 floors and gets a nice little crowd. Let's get started with the review. Alright, for club fairness, gotta give it its full point. No line holding here, free cover, free entrance all night from what I remember. Been there a couple times. If there's a line, rest assured both floors are full point. Club security gets a half a point. They are friendly enough, good people. I think if I recall, is they don't pat you down. I don't remember being pat down the times I've been there. Maybe it's me, but I'm pretty certain that they don't, and that's something that they should do in my opinion because of the proximity to Dodger Stadium. Half a point for security. The club bar also gets a full point. They make some great tasting cocktails in here, very consistent, very well done. They're well priced in my opinion. Beautiful and friendly bartenders in my opinion. Full point for the club bar. Now for the club vibe, I'm gonna give it a full point. Mainly in the top floor, as you're about to see. People are usually dancing up there. They've got the dance floor, the music, the vibes. It's a cool little atmosphere with the lights, the red lights. It's definitely somewhere where you could have a good time with your group or single people, you know, looking to mingle. People are friendly. You do say excuse me for the most part. Full point overall for the club vibe. Here's where it's a little tricky. For the club safety, I have to give it a half a point in my opinion. The vibe I just spoke about goes out the window when there's a Dodger game in my opinion. People from the game at Dodger Stadium come to the bar and I believe it's a little different. It's a little hostile at times because they show up already drunk in my opinion. Or God forbid the Dodgers did lose. Those are the times when I have seen people almost be in altercations here. I've seen a few almost fights here and security did jump into the mix right away. So I still think we're safe there. Half a point for club safety overall. The music also gets a full point. They deliver the hip hop they promised, the top 40 reggaeton, DM vibes. Full point for club music overall. Here's an example of an almost fight like I was talking about earlier after a Dodger game. Security on point as always, but like I said, I still think they should do pat downs in my opinion. Moving on to crowd attractiveness, I have to give it a full point. I believe there's some very beautiful women in here the times I've been here. In my opinion, there are better looking girls in here than there are better looking guys, although there are some decent looking guys there too in my opinion. In fact, I'll go as far to say that I believe there's even more attractive ladies in here than there are, let's say, less attractive ladies in my opinion. One of the few left in the city of the non-bougie type clubs. Full point for attractiveness in my opinion. I will say the ratio gets a full point. It's usually 50-50 ladies to guys. Most ladies are already in their group of ladies or with other big group with guys. Now I will say I definitely love the diversity here. I will say it's literally 1/4 Asian, literally 1/4 Latino, literally 1/4 African American, literally 1/4 miscellaneous, LOL, which is how I believe a club should be in my opinion. I love that, and I will say it's probably early 20s to early 30s crowd. Full point for ratio overall. Alright, for networking, I'm gonna give it a full point. I've seen buddies of mine had luck here. Yours truly has made some connections here himself, but no deals closed like other buddies of mine or other people I've seen in their mingle themselves. Ladies, you have your pick of a variety of gentlemen there. Don't believe you'll be over approached or harassed here by the man. I think they're pretty respectful in my opinion. Full point for networking. The location gets a half a point. Like I said, it's in Chinatown in downtown LA, and there's not a lot of other options in the area. There's Treehouse, but it's kind of a walk away. There is other smaller bars, but if you want a club, there's only very few limited options there. You can mingle outside after the club lets out right there, right in front of the club door. There's a nice little area for people to mingle after the bar. It's definitely a safe location there, and it's also right by the freeway. You literally drive up the street and you're on the freeway there. The lounge itself, the club, it's relatively big, you know, not the smallest, not the biggest for sure. The 2 floors definitely adds to it. Well guys, as you can see, the club scored a 8.5 out of 10. Definitely a pretty good score. Scored pretty well on my scale, better than a lot of bigger, more popular clubs, but it definitely deserves it. It's a fun time, it's a fun vibe. On a personal note, I also definitely recommend it. Definitely check it out at some point right there in Chinatown. In my opinion, definitely the best one in the area nowadays. Although I will say that sometimes the club has been dead or not as packed as I've expected sometimes that I've gone there. When this club is on. It is definitely a good time, but like everything else, it could definitely be hit or miss sometimes. Thank you guys for checking out this review. Next one coming soon. Don't forget to follow. Thank you guys.